Aquarius, hello and welcome. Let's take a look at the reading for you for the week of January 17th through 23rd. This is a general reading, so take what resonates. If it does resonate, there is an extended love reading available in the description box below. Let's look at your overall energy for the week. A fiery climax approaches. That sounds exciting, Aquarius. Let's see what's going on here. Okay. What is going on with Aquarius? What kind of fiery climax are we talking about? I'm intrigued now. Okay. Okay, we do have Scorpio energy in the Death card showing up. Okay. We've got Virgo energy showing up with the Hermit. Remember, these can be Sun, Moon, Rising, Jupiter, so that's going to be Saturn or Pisces energy. Okay, so we have the Death card, the Three of Swords, and the Ace of Cups. Wow. Okay, so something ended. Something was over after a major heartache, a major disruption, feeling like you were utterly and completely just devastated, heartbroken over something. And then it shows you being open and receptive and having new love come into your life. So I don't know where you are in the stage of this, but it does show that there is love, new love, fresh energy and love coming in. It could be with the past person, but you know, the Death card is usually a hard stop. So I don't feel that this is the past person here, but we will talk about it a little bit more. But this is definitely saying a new relationship and being open to love, you know, even though you've been majorly hurt here. The Ace of Swords, the Hermit, and the Six of Pentacles. I think that you have realized that you needed some time alone. You had some clarity about what was best for you. You needed some time to recenter and ground yourself, to seek your own inner wisdom. And I think you have spent some time by yourself, you know, getting your shit together, getting yourself together. And now I think that you are being offered love, or you're getting ready to be offered love. You know, this is something that's coming up for you. I think that there is an offer that comes in and it's quiet. It's not fireworks. It's not big and grand. And when people, they tend to want that big grand thing, you know, it's all based on feelings. But oftentimes your soulmates come in quietly. They come in with kindness and compassion, and they're not pushy and they're not screaming and there's not these big eruptions. It's this quiet simmer underneath. There's something that just keeps, you know, coming back up, and you keep looking at them and going, that's interesting. So I feel that energy coming in here. I also see the Wheel of Fortune, the Nine of Wands, and the Four of Swords. Even though fate is turning in your favor, it's presenting this new opportunity for you. This quiet, calm, safe kind of thing that's creeping in. It's like I said, it's tapping at your door. It's not banging. This is fate coming in a positive way. It's a turn of fate for you. But it is showing that you are cautious about it, that you're not really ready yet to get completely back out there. I think that you're still doing this sort of, I'm taking care of me right now. I'm protecting my heart. I don't want to get broken apart into, you know, I don't want to fall to pieces again. I've already been there. I've already done that. And surely this is not something, if I see it and I know it, then I would just go for it. But I don't just know this. You know, it feels quiet like that. It doesn't feel like something that's just like a flash. So I think that you're hanging back here. You're a little guarded about it. Your energy is not quite so boom. But we do see, you know, with the overall energy of the reading, that there is some type of something brewing here below the surface. So we'll discuss a little bit the past, but I don't want to spend a lot of my time there because what's coming up for you is more important. Okay, so we have the Death card. We'll clarify that. Whoop. Can't shuffle. I'm telling you, I'm used to doing like the poker shuffle, and when I try to do an overhand, it looks a little bit like this. And I'm weird about the jumpers too, you know, like it has to jump out the right way. Some people just take like 5 cards. I'm like, yeah, that's just you fucking dropping your cards. That's not a jumper. Okay. All right. So the death card's clarified by the Ace of Wands. An opportunity for passion, something that you were excited about. Okay, and that's why it hurts. You were excited about it, but it does show you getting your heart broken. And here's the King of Cups. Could be a water sign that did this. Could be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. It could be Earth, Sun, Moon, or Rising there. But it shows somebody that emotionally was actually a good person. Like they weren't a horrible person. I don't think that this was just a toxic energy. I don't think that this was, you know, anything like that. I think that there's actually a decent individual here. And that can be even harder when something, excuse me, like that ends. When somebody like that breaks your heart. And I don't know what reason they told you no, or what reason you walked away from it or whatever. I'm not going into it. But I do see here that this was somebody that you could have, I think you saw a future with them. Let's put it that way. You saw an exciting opportunity there. And now I'm getting Temperance clarifying the Ace of Cups. This is saying patience. Patience, young Padawan. Love is coming in. You have to be patient for it. It's going to take some time. And you may not be ready for it right now. And that is fine. That's why it's going to come in softly. It's going to come in tiptoeing. It's not going to bang, you know, break down your door. So you don't have to be, the universe doesn't want to scare the shit out of you, right? Like after what's been going on. So it's saying it's going to be calm. It's going to be quiet. It's going to take a little bit of time. It's a slow simmer. Okay. So let's clarify the Ace of Swords, the Hermit, and the Six of Pentacles. Okay, we have Aries Emperor energy coming in here. Okay, so the Emperor, the Ten of Cups, and the Seven of Cups. Wow. This happily ever after that you saw with them, it was fleeting. It wasn't something that you really, you were putting your stock into it, okay? You were like saying, okay, yeah, I want this. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's build something. This is going to be good. But it was really something that you couldn't even touch. That was intangible. That was a fantasy. It was fleeting. It was not something real. And I think that, I'm not saying the feelings weren't real, but the future was so up in the air. And I think that's what you finally realized. And now you're also realizing that no, like I want real happiness. I want something that feels firm underneath my feet and feels stable. And I'm not going to settle for less than that. That's your realization now. The Hermit is clarified by Strength, the Two of Wands, and the Page of Coins. So your alone time was actually a time of you regaining your strength, your sense of purpose and who you are. And you were not quiet during this time. This wasn't a period of laziness. This wasn't a period of crawling in your little hole to just cry about it. This was a period of you getting your mind right and preparing yourself for what's to come. You were strategizing, you were planning, you were learning about yourself, you were doing your self-work, you were spiritually maybe exploring, maybe meditating more, getting involved in spiritual practices. There was definitely an enlightenment here that came. This was no small thing for you. This was definitely not I'm going to just sit around and eat Ben & Jerry's ice cream and cry. No, this was something special that was going on. You were learning a lot about yourself. And the Six of Pentacles, let's clarify that. We have Justice, so Libra's card's coming in here. Oh God, yes. Oh, fuck, that's gorgeous. Okay, so Balance, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Knight of Cups. How can I say this as beautifully as the images say it? I don't know if I can. I'll try. Remember I said it's going to come in quietly, right? This beautiful turn of fate, this turn of fortune. Okay, you have relationship here with the Libra's card of Justice. So we have balance being restored in your life. Reciprocal energy, two people who want the same things. Fate is going to put them together. Fate is going to change, to come step into your life to make this love come in, and you're going to get this. This is an offer of love and affection. This is an offer of romance. This is somebody coming in this quiet, beautiful, non-confrontational way that just says, I'm here. I'm an option if you want to look over this way. It's gorgeous. It gives me chills. Okay. And then in the last line, we have the Wheel of Fortune, the Nine of Wands, and the Four of Swords. I feel like despite that fact, I don't know that you're quite ready, Libra. I just said Libra because I'm thinking about Aquarius. I know who I'm reading for. I'm just looking at Libra's card and thinking about Justice card. Okay. Aquarius, sorry. You're not quite ready for it yet. And that's okay, because this doesn't have to be rushed. This is about taking it slow anyway. It's actually not a bad thing that you're going that way. There's the Four of Cups and the Eight of Cups. Yeah, exactly. And the Knight of Swords. So you're not really taking what's being offered to you. You're not really seeing it for the offer that it is yet. Because you just got done walking away from something really, really painful, something that very much hurt you. And you've been on this journey of self-discovery since that happened. So I don't see you just turning around and going, oh yes, I want to jump into another relationship. But the universe is offering this to you. It's not going to rescind the invitation just because you don't accept it right away. That's okay. Okay, so it's very much showing me here, it's clarifying why you are not just jumping on this, why you still feel a little bit of hesitation. We have the Five of Cups, the Death card, and Temptation. And temptation. The reason is because you are still thinking about this painful ending. I don't think that it is something that you are consumed with, but it is on your mind. It's still something that you have to deal with, to reconcile within you, because it is showing that, yeah, I had a painful ending. I went through a bad breakup. I went through something that hurt me, changed me, that I was open to, I was really excited about, and then it didn't come to pass. It ended, and that hurt. And so I'm not quite sure that I want to just open the door to love again. But temptation is here. I'm not going to say that you don't see this at all. I think you will see it. I think you will see this person coming in, and it will be a temptation for you to come out of yourself, for you to open up to something. It does appeal to you, but you don't want anything else toxic. You don't want anything that's going to hurt you. You don't want to deal with that. You're still working on you. So that's kind of what's going on here, how your response to it is. And then the Four of Swords. Let's look at that. This person may already be in your life. I do want to say that. I know I'm putting this in future, but, it may already have arrived. It's possible. Oh, how cute. Page of Cups is here clarifying the Four of Swords. They're offering you love. You're not really doing anything about it, but they're offering it. They're telling you that they care about you. It's gonna, like I said, it's in a quiet way. So it's not going to be some grand display, but you know that they're there, and you know that they care about you. Page of Wands, you know that they want this. You feel it. There's the High Priestess. You feel it. You feel it in your bones. This is something that is going to, when you give yourself into it, over to it, it's going to feel right. It's going to feel calm. It's not going to feel like an explosive thing. It's going to feel like, I feel comfortable with them. Maybe you've never experienced this before. Maybe you've never experienced this kind of calm in love. Maybe you have, I don't know. But this is different than what you were offered before. It's really beautiful, okay? So don't be afraid of it, but don't push yourself either. You do it when you're ready. If you want to delve deeper into the love messages and the love reading, you can check out the extended. Otherwise, I will see you again next week.